Viewer discretion is advised.
It's going to be a good one today because the old vibes are back. Old school Draco is back. What's good, nephews and nieces? It's your boy Draco Thompson. Now, get your coffee cups out and get your hot beverages ready. Apple cider, hot chocolate, coffee, whatever the fuck, even though it's hot as hell outside. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a good video today because I'm in the mood to do some professional rage baiting. I am the ultimate professional rage baiter. I have dudes staring at their screens reacting to some of my videos, you know what I'm saying, off camera. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have been the biggest troll throughout my entire teenage life. Now, I used to hang out with this group, which turned out to be, be filled with a bunch of snakes and fake people. You know what I'm saying? And I was a rock with that because especially one person, one girl I fell in love with, you know what I'm saying? And she was hanging out with those people and that automatically made her fake. So I had to make some business decisions. You know what I'm saying? I had to turn to the petty person. You know what I'm saying? And basically, you know what I'm saying, we reconciled and then, 5 years later, she blocks me. Ends up not liking my comments, not answering none of my text messages. I asked, do I do something wrong? And then I get this screen. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. I should have just called you out right then and there later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? If I was going to get this type of treatment, I should have just called you out and answered all these damn questions, even though it's old. You know what I'm saying? Or right then and there, 6 years ago. Because I was on demon time back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, let whoever think whatever. Okay? I don't give a damn nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't cancel somebody who obviously does not care. You know what I'm saying? And I've dealt with a Karen and a Snitch. Now that, both of them have blocked me, I'm free to speak stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to speak whatever is on my mind. You know what I'm saying? The situations that I've been in. You know what I'm saying? With these two. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not in high school anymore. Okay? Now, when I'm recording this, the whole room is going to be on fire. It's going to be a very hostile environment. You know what I'm saying? If I ever see these two at the high school reunion. Now, that was the first part of the story you just recently heard. Now, onward to the meat of the coconut here. You know what I'm saying? I have been the most pettiest person for as long as I remember. I will never, ever miss an opportunity to troll or send shots. You know what I'm saying? Or fire shots back. Because, you know what I'm saying? When you're on top of the world, somebody is going to be willing to take you down. When you're fully confident, somebody is going to be willing to take you down. No matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? No matter how big you are, they're going to take you down because, you know what I'm saying, they just want to be relevant in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Basically cry, clear tears, and basically you're just sitting there blank. You feel alone. You feel like you did something wrong. But in the end, it's the clear tears. You know what I'm saying? And everybody will, get what I'm saying. But I don't want to be fully explicit on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to speak hard on facts. Because you guys have heard this story time and time again. When you're trying to be nice to somebody on a special holiday, you know what I'm saying, show them love, and then they go crying those clear tears, you know what I'm saying, that really cost you your social media. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this is during the time when the coronavirus is around, and basically, you just want to chat it up with your friends during the, the quarantine. But unfortunately, sadly, I was on limits. I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell did I do? I turned to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I literally had to, break my probation to speak to some of my folks on social media. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't get caught not once until, 2022. You know what I'm saying? Now, being the biggest guy on the campus back in the day, you're fully confident. You're sending shots at all your ops, you know what I'm saying, staying away from, the snakes, and basically living your best life. And you're trying to be a good person, you know what I'm saying? I used to, just be off limits, especially after you lost your confidence and you gained that confidence back. And now they're trying to tell you you're being a little bit too confident. Now, those days of me, being unconfident in myself, those days are gone. You know what I'm saying? 2022, 2023, and the beginning of half of 2024, they're lost years. You know what I'm saying? As a teenager, I had loose lips. And now, here we are in 2025, 6 years later, and I'm going to have those loose lips again. I'm going to defend myself no matter what. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I am a chocolate man, dark chocolate at that. And I have a right to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many clear tears that, a female that you're in love with will cry. You know what I'm saying? To try to take you down, try to get you in trouble with the law. You know what I'm saying? Or file a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm human. Me, Draco Alexander Thompson, he gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? Have fun, make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But dealing with a Karen and a snitch, you know what I'm saying, who cried werewolf, her clear tears, you know what I'm saying, to the bigger ups. Those are people that I've dealt with over the last 6 years. With all due respect, this means no disrespect. This is just the truth. And one of them cost me my social media page, which I had to wait exactly 4 years to get it back. You know what I'm saying? I guess those tears weren't enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on full force on there. And during that time I was off of social media, I literally tried my hardest to not crash out. And then to find out that, the girl that you were in love with, you know what I'm saying, trying to do something nice for her, had a boyfriend on the side, that didn't sit right with me either. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't post it on social media. And this was back in the time where, you know what I'm saying, like I recently mentioned, the big guy on campus. Because people will try and tear you down, you know what I'm saying, make up some fake ass allegation, and then you're in the hot seat for the rest of the year. Now, I'm a troll, okay? I understand I have to troll people, troll my ops. I have to be petty. That's just my personality. Draco Thompson's personality is being petty. And I know that's not a good thing necessarily, but when you constantly have to deal with, you know what I'm saying, people that I mentioned in that nature, people just want to be trolled and cussed out. You know what I'm saying? And this summer, it's going to get a whole lot brutal. I will get brutal on this podcast in field days. You know what I'm saying? Because when you deal with people in that nature, they will always test your patience. You know what I'm saying? They'll criticize you for anything. Now, I always like to take criticism, but it's just stupid ass criticism. Whenever I'm flirting with somebody or basically post this and that, you know what I'm saying, trash talk, it gets annoying after a while. And I'm going to be on full force being the biggest trash talker of the summer. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the most hated podcasters on the planet. And I take that title with pride. Let me get up out of here. The storm is coming. Thank you guys so much for watching.
The more you win, the more I get mad. The more you win, the more I get mad. Hey, so what was that y'all saying? What was that y'all saying?